cocky.
Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to the family. Please subscribe if you have not already. So in today's video, I'm creating this cat eye glitter kind of cut crease makeup look. I'm really not sure what I am gonna call it, but I just wanted to sit down and film a glam makeup tutorial today, and this is basically what I came up with. And disclaimer really quickly, I'm going to be wearing a different t-shirt in the video, so I quickly changed my t-shirt for the intro. You know, I'm gonna seem professional and all that stuff, but I'm keeping it real with you guys. So if you guys would like to see how I got this makeup look, then please keep watching. Okay, so I just moisturized my face and I went in with some High Care Beauty multi-purpose supreme oil. It does come in a bigger bottle, but I just put it in this dropper jar just so that it's easier for me to use on a day-to-day basis. I really like to use that oil because it just absorbs into the skin so much quicker and it doesn't make your face feel oily or greasy, which is fantastic. So to just moisturize my lips, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Mega Slicks lip gloss. This is in the shade Cherry Glaze. It doesn't really have much of a color, it just has a little tint, but I like to use this to just moisturize my lips as I am putting on my makeup. So I'm just putting some concealer on the inner portions of my eye. This is my Allegal Pro Conceal in medium beige, and I'm simply doing this because I want to do the eyes first. And what I find is that sometimes if you do the eyes first, in terms of concealer, you kind of miss out this whole section right here, especially because you don't want to mess up the eye makeup. So I'm just gonna go in before we do the eyes with a little bit of concealer. For eyeshadow base today, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Eyeshadow Primer, and I'm just going to put this on my lids. A little goes a long way, you only need very little. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using my Morphe 35O palette. I'm just letting you guys know, if you don't have this palette, please feel free to use whatever you have at home. I'm first going to start off with this highlight shade right here. And I am going to start highlighting my brow bone. Next, going in with this mid-tone shade right here. And I'm just going to take this with a fluffy brush and just dust this all the way from inner to outer corner of the eye. Next, taking this dark brown shade right here. And taking this on a pointy brush, I'm going to start lightly mapping out the outer V of my eye. And I'm going to take that halfway into my crease. And tilting the brush upwards, I'm just going to blend that lightly. Going back in with my blending brush just to make sure that there are no harsh lines. So you just want to start mapping out the outer corner of your eye, and then we'll gradually build up the color. Next, taking this reddish brown shade right here and taking it on a pencil top brush, I'm just going to place that in the same pattern on the outer corner of the eye. And you always want to go back and forth each time you place down a color and just make sure that there are no harsh lines. Going in with this orange shade right here, I'm going to lightly dust this into my crease, and then taking that dark brown shade again, and I'm just going to define the outer corner of the eye with the blending brush. Next, I'm going to go in with my Motives concealer palette and taking this lightest shade right here. So taking this concealer, I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of cut out the crease and the cat eye shape. So once we've kind of cut out this area, I'm going to go in with that same shade that we highlighted the brow bone with, and I'm going to set this concealer into place. And then going back in with that brown shade, and I'm just going to define the outer portion of the eye. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking this pinky golden shade right here, and I'm just going to pack this on the first third of the eye. Next, I'm going to be taking this Color Couture Glitter Pigments. This is like a pinky shade. And using some Inglot Duraline, I'm first going to pat this onto my lid, and then I'm going to be taking this pigment and just patting it over the Duraline. And I'm also going to go slightly over that first shade that we put down. And now I'm going to go in with a purple shade. And lastly, going in with a little bit of the dark brown shade and just making sure that everything is nice and cut. Next, I'm going to be putting on some Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. And then going in with my Eyelure number 157 eyelashes. Because the lash band is quite thick, I'm going to take some LA Girl Glide Gel Liner in the shade Black and just kind of lightly color this inner portion. So next I'm just going to be taking a baby wipe and just wiping off all the glitter fallout. For foundation today, I'm going to be using my MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC45 and blending this in with my Discam Beauty Blending Sponge. Next, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Medium Beige. And I'm just going to conceal under my eye area. And I'm not going to go right up against the outer corner of the eye. I'm just going to clean it up just a little bit. Next, I'm going to be taking my Ben Nye Banana Powder and just baking my under eye area, as well as all the areas that we've highlighted. To contour my face, I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild contouring palette. And I'm just going to be contouring my cheekbones, my forehead, my jawline, and my nose. Next, I'm going to go ahead and just dust away all the bake. Taking that same brown shade that we use on the outer corner of the eye, I'm going to take this and lightly run this on my lower lash line. And then taking my Wet n Wild Color Icon white pencil, I'm going to put this in my waterline. For blush, I'm going to be taking my Essence Adorable blush. For highlighter, I'm going to be going in with my Switch Beauty Glowgasm highlighting palette and taking the shade Bubbly. And I'm just going to be highlighting the tops of my cheeks, the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and chin. Also taking the same shade, I'm just going to highlight my inner tear ducts. For the lips, I'm first going to be taking my Smudge lip pencil in the shade Chalk Purple. And then going in with my Wet n Wild lipstick in the shade Bay It All. I'm also just going to apply some mascara to my lower lash line. And lastly, finishing off this look with some Essence Makeup Setting Spray. So that is it for the makeup look. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this glittery cut crease makeup look. Very out of my comfort zone. I'm not used to doing looks like this, but I really like the way this one has turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, like my video, share with all of your friends, and all that great stuff, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!